Well, the Demaryius Thomas trade to the Houston Texans is now complete. Not that you didn't believe it before, but
no,
it is in fact
you.
going to happen. Well, of course you did. So here's what we know. It is going to be Demaryius Thomas and a 7th-round pick going to the Houston Texans in exchange for a 4th-round pick. That is the guts of the deal. I was actually told it's a swap of 7th-rounders. So still working on the final firm compensation on that. But this trade is going to happen for the Houston Texans. And obviously, they lose Will Fuller. They needed a receiver very badly. And they get one, probably the most accomplished receiver out there, certainly the biggest name receiver. And for the Broncos, they get a little bit of a youth movement. They love Courtland Sutton. They're going to use him a lot. So in actuality, this might help the Denver Broncos by getting a younger player on the field.
And that game Sunday gets that much more interesting. Remember, the Broncos and Texans play this week. That game is in Denver. So Demaryius Thomas goes to Houston, practices a few days, and then flies back.
Sleep in his own bed.
Probably could even sleep in his own bed. Granted, I'm sure he'd be at the hotel. And there are already people, Ian, I'm hearing saying, wait a minute, Demaryius Thomas is better and more reliable than Amari Cooper. The Raiders got a 1 for Amari Cooper. But aha, Amari Cooper's 24, and Demaryius Thomas is 30.
Yeah, Andrew, I'm not sure the Amari Cooper trade actually really affects anything at all. I mean, it was a big trade and the biggest receiver off the market, so that certainly had an effect. But these guys who are getting traded now, Demaryius Thomas for essentially a 4th-round pick, Golden Tate could be traded by the Lions, and they're going to need either a 3rd or a 4th-round pick, depending on how good the team is. This is not first-round pick type of material. The only guys who can get first-round picks really are young, 2-time Pro Bowl receivers like Amari Cooper.
Yep, Demaryius Thomas, a 4-time Pro Bowl receiver with a ring, but again, 30 years old and due some money, due $14 million next year after that 5-year, $70 million contract in 2015. Thank you.